Okay, what's going on, everybody? We are here. We're live. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Breaking news, huge breaking news. Most of you are probably already familiar with what I'm getting ready to say and talk about. Donald Trump was recently shot at his rally. I believe it was in Pennsylvania. Donald Trump was shot. He is alive. He was injured. But it appears that the bullet grazed the side of his ear, right? Because what we're going to see right now, and you're not going to see, there's a lot of pictures floating around online, right? A lot of photos online, pictures online floating of him with blood across his face and kind of blood coming out of his ear. The video that we're going to watch right now is a video of the moment when you hear the shots fired. And then once the shots are fired, if I remember correctly, you're going to even hear the Secret Service scream out that the shooter has been taken down. The shooter has been taken down. So let's get into this video right now, man. Let's jump into this. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. That's extremely important. But let's dive into this. And matter of fact, let me make this full screen and I'll remove myself and then we'll get back more into the commentary.
Take a look at what happened.
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you.
Ready?
Move.
Up.
Move. Go.
Up. Hawkeye's here.
Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare.
Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready.
We ready?
Down. Shooter's down.
Shooter down.
Are we good?
Shooter's down.
Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Shooter's down. We good to move.
Did you hear that there? I was very important that you all heard that just now when they said shooter is down, shooter is down. I'm gonna rewind that back one more time just so you can hear that part, because what's interesting about all this, of course, there's always some sirens going on when I'm going live, right? What's interesting about all this is that when I first saw that, other people that I'm subscribed to are going live and they're talking about it, they're saying Trump has been shot, and I'm going to go back to playing the video again, but they're saying he's been shot. And then when you Google it, what's so interesting is that when you look at the media that comes from the quote left, right, the Democrat media, DNC media, the titles of the articles and the videos are loud noises heard at Trump rally. Some may be injured. Like, wait, what? Loud noises? Pops heard at Trump rally in Philadelphia. Pops heard at Trump rally in Philadelphia? Like, it is amazing the degree to which that it's being downplayed on that side of the political spectrum, right? Loud noises heard, pops heard, fireworks heard. They're downplaying it so much. But before I carry on, I just want to play the rest of this video. And like I said, I think it's I think it's very important that you hear from the Secret Service here when they say shooter is down, shooter is down. I don't doubt you. What did they say? Breaking news. CNN said breaking news, Trump fell. That breaking news, Trump fell at rally when firecrackers went off. Like, okay, whatever you say. But let's carry on. And once again, let's listen to when they say shooter is down, shooter is down.
Move. Go.
Up. Hawkeye's here.
Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare.
Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready.
We ready?
Shooter's down. Shooter's down.
Shooter down.
Are we good?
Shooter's down.
Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Shooter's down. We good to move.
We're clear.
We're
Let's
clear.
move.
We're clear.
Let's move.
We're clear.
Now they're going to move Trump once they say shooter is down, shooter is down, shooter is down. Because I have a strong feeling. I have a very strong feeling, and why I wanted to highlight that you hear Secret Service yelling, shooter is down, shooter is down, shooter is down, we're clear to move, is because I have a feeling that this is going to be spun in a million and one directions, where unless there are other people who have been verified as being shot, injured, and or deceased, which I don't know if there has been yet. Maybe you all can tell me in a live stream. But if no one else was injured in this situation, And the only thing that has happened is that Trump was bleeding from his kind of neck and ear because he was grazed, right? Then it's going to be spun as some sort of conspiracy theory that this didn't really happen and that there was no shooter and Trump wasn't really shot and there were no shots fired. And now all of a sudden this live stream that I'm doing is fake news, right? So once again, that's why I want to harp so much on the Secret Service yelling out, shooter is down, shooter is down, shooter is down. So I'm going to play that one more time and then I'm going to let the rest of the video play out when they're escorting him out. It's only about maybe 60 seconds. I'm going to stop talking from here.
Get ready. Get ready.
We ready?
Shooters down. Shooters down.
Shooter down. Shooter
Are we good?
down.
Shooters down. Are we good to move?
Shooters down. We're good to move.
Clear.
We're
Let's
clear.
move,
We're clear.
let's move.
We're clear.
Come on.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay. My shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie, Trump is funny. Dude just got grazed by a bullet and he was talking about, let me get my shoes, let me get my shoes. They said, sir, you're bleeding from your head. Let me get my shoes, let me get my shoes. Trump was like, hold on, man. Let me grab my shoes right quick. Trump said, man, you know how much these shoes cost? I'm not leaving these here for one of y'all to take it. Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me grab my shoes right quick. These cost about $1,000 each. It was $1,000 a shoe. Let me grab my shoe right quick, bro.
We're
Let's
clear.
move,
We're clear.
let's move.
We're clear.
So I have to look into this for myself. Let's look it up live right now because I was going to do a follow-up video on this tomorrow because I am very short on time. But Rudy Jones said 2 dead and one of the shooters, 2 dead, one of them the shooter per CBS. So I'm going to let the rest of this video play while I look this up and verify this.
Come on.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay. My shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
I wasn't able to find just yet to be able to confirm what Rudy Jones stated as it pertains to 2 dead, one of them being the shooter. This is all on the fly. I'm doing this breaking. I was in the middle of, doing some other stuff. Now I'm rushing to do this here, and I have little to no time to even be doing the stream right now as it is. So, forgive me for not having all of the facts laid out right here and right now. Like I said, tomorrow I will most likely be doing another follow-up stream with all of the updates. Things are unfolding more and more as time is continuing on. We'll see what, the details are behind everything. 40 Acres said CBS is announcing 2 dead. One is the shooter. Okay, so it is confirmed then. It is confirmed because I see everybody saying in the comment section it's being reported, 2 dead, one being the shooter. 40 Acres, my man Pikachu, the greatest username on social media. 2 dead, one is injured. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go with that. Once again, I didn't verify for myself, but I'm gonna trust my subscribers. I'm gonna trust you guys that you wouldn't troll me like this, especially in a time like this. I'm gonna trust that you guys wouldn't be trolling me, and that is the case, man. That is the case. And I'm gonna say this in closing, because like I said, I don't have them. I really don't have a lot of time on my hand today at all. But I am gonna say this in closing, and I will follow up tomorrow with a live stream with all of the facts and all the information. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. And I said this at the end of the Maxine Waters live stream that I did yesterday, right? And I said it multiple times in the end of the Maxine Waters live stream. It is amazing how the people who talk the most about misinformation, disinformation, fake news, and dangerous rhetoric, right, are the number one individuals and people who are actually the one pushing misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, dangerous rhetoric, and fake news. When you speak about dangerous rhetoric, you take somebody like myself, right? You know, I do a lot of videos on the migrant crisis. If you're new to the channel, you didn't know that. I do a lot of videos on the migrant crisis, and I do a lot of videos surrounding illegal immigrant crime. You know, that's happening in Chicago, New York, and so on and so forth, right? You know, people will say on the left and those who are, you know, Democrats and whatnot, that this is dangerous rhetoric that you're spewing. It's dangerous rhetoric. You shouldn't be speaking about this because what this does is that it's going to invoke people to violence on illegal immigrants, right? Or migrants, Biden's migrants. If you keep reporting on migrant crime and you keep speaking on how illegal immigration negatively impacts the Black community the most, obviously it impacts everybody. But according to the data and all the statistics and just common sense, you know, we all know that it impacts Black Americans the most. If you keep speaking on this concerning illegal immigration, that's going to cause acts of violence and harm to happen to them. But as we can all clearly see, I've been speaking on it. And obviously, I'm not the only one. Everybody and their mama has been speaking on illegal immigration, right? And all this. Everybody has. And there is no uptick in crime towards illegal immigrants. But look at the degree to which we see and hear the dangerous rhetoric being spewed towards Donald Trump concerning he's going to be a dictator on day one. He's going to weaponize the Justice Department on day one to go after his political operatives. There's going to be a civil war. We've heard Charlemagne, Stephen A. Smith, Maxine Waters, and so many others parrot the lie that Donald Trump is going to get in office and create a civil war, right? Maxine Waters was at the Essence Festival. Obviously, I just talked about it yesterday, and she's sitting here in a room full of thousands of Black people telling them that Donald Trump was going to start a civil war. And guess who they're going to come after first? Guess who they're going to get first? She's alluding to Black people. She said the same thing over and over again on MSNBC when she tells the lie that I like to joke about, but this is what she said, and it was completely nonsense when she stated that Trump has extremists training in the hills of Chicago right now, ready to descend down on the Black community, or I should say communities of color, if he loses. When you keep saying stuff like that, when you keep saying that someone is a dictator, he's a dictator, he's a dictator, and this is being parroted in mainstream media news, not by YouTubers, right? Not by, you know, dusty people like me. But when you have mainstream media, these people are supposed to be educated, right? Actual journalists who keep telling the lie that he's a dictator, he's going to start a civil war, he's going to come after people of color, and he's going to pew them in the civil war if he wins. And even if he loses, there's going to be extremists coming down from the hills to attack colors of community. Listen to that level of fear mongering. And it just kind of came around full circle for me in closing concerning what Maxine Waters said. And I'm going to let you go after this. Maxine Waters says if Trump wins, there's going to be a civil war and they're going to come after Black people to pew them. If Trump loses, he has extremists training in the hills to descend down from the hills and attack communities of colors to pew them. So whether Trump wins or loses, we're still going to get pewed. You know, like how crazy is that? Whether he wins or loses, we still get pewed in the midst of all of this. imagine the kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my God, I'm probably saying this wrong, but fanaticism. You're creating fanatics at this point. You're literally creating fanatics at this point who are listening to this come from members of Congress on mainstream media outlets, going out to millions of people with this insane fear mongering that whether Trump wins or loses, you still get pew-pewed. Then think about the kind of fanatics that you're creating that would then partake in this type of situation here, where they tried to, get Trump out of the paint, tried to get him up out of here. Once again, in closing, the people who parrot that fake news, misinformation, disinformation, malinformation the most, the people who cry the most about dangerous rhetoric are the ones who are actually projecting, because they're the ones partaking in dangerous rhetoric, misinformation, disinformation, and fake news. They're the ones doing it. And they have now created an environment in which we just witness and watch here, Donald Trump get shot at and grazed, on live television. So with all that being said, that does it for today's stream. This is a short one. Like I said, I didn't have that much time on my hand, but I did want to make sure to get this out. I wanted to make sure to get this out, while everything is going on. I should be coming back tomorrow afternoon for a longer stream with just more detailed information on what happened concerning, who was shot, who was injured, who died. Many of you have been saying that CBS reported that 2 died, one of them being the shooter. I'll have to verify that once I get out of here. But anyways, with all that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. There are 545 of you in the stream right now. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I will catch you guys, fingers crossed, tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a great afternoon and a safe one, because they're busting shots out here. They shooting out here. So have a safe afternoon. Peace.